Falcons, they got themselves a couple of goals in the latter 2 games in that match. So that's improvement, that's all you can do, but
there you go.
All you can really do is try and defend that, and it can't be done for now. Atomic opens the scoring.
Yeah, great mind game by Chicago on the back wall there. Virtuoso thought Chicago was going to flip into that early. Instead, he just delays it, drops it down into an...
And somehow he managed to get up and put it in time and take a nice touch as well. That is the difference to what James Cheese are used to playing against, and that's the difference as well when Chicago pre-flips like that.
Well, G2 really have. They started off with such a high level today compared to both of the series we saw from them yesterday. The Oxygens haven't been able to provide clinical finishing, the likes of which G2 have every tournament we watch them play. 3-0 is a fair scoreline. The difference is quite simple. G2 are there to take their chances, and James Cheese are just not.
Devastating. Shot in the arm, but G2 are going to come forward again. Chicago is just waiting for Atomic's touch. JNaps is the one that it falls to, and they don't give them opportunities twice. This is G2's lead.
Yeah, Atomic just guiding the ball into the corner, showing a very effective way to center the ball, just popping it straight into that diagonal corner. If G2 save it, so be it. At least you've tested the keeper.
Chicago is trying to sneak in, and Chicago is sneaking in, and it's 2-0. That looks so simple for G2. As soon as Chicago got the ball, he just sent that one forwards, realized, didn't quite get the read either. Maybe he wouldn't have been able to get there in time, even if he had.
Capable of catching those kind of plays into air dribbles, just like this. Reset, or realize, wants for the bump as well, and Virtuoso's there to follow up. And look at the clock, plenty time for James Cheese to work with. Massive play from Realize. Atomic's scared to fly into this one because Realize is actually flying in front of the
second goal in the next minute or so. Some of the pendulum will have an almighty swing. G2 are capable of stopping it right now, though. That's all it needs. One chance. JNaps again, deadly.
Oh, that's a fantastic read by JNaps. I think James Cheese were probably looking at Atomic in that position, thinking, is he going to go for this? Is he...
Back to the 2-goal cushion. It could be about to be halved yet again. Virtuoso can't quite get the challenge, but can he? Sneaks it in, and we are back to 1.
Well, look at the kickoff plays from James Cheese. Intentionally losing it towards Virtuoso, who air dribbles it and completely denies the clear that G2 attempted.
To close it down, reminding us of their own speed. Atomic to the ceiling, Atomic to the backboard. Chicago puts it away, and again, the 2-goal lead is restored for G2.
Yeah, James Cheese tried to make the same fake kickoff, or same losing kickoff strategy work again, but G2 were all over them. Massive free. James Cheese will switch up this kickoff strat. They don't want to play the same one 3 times in a row. And I'll tell you what, that's a pretty good outcome.
This is ridiculous. That's 3-4 goals in the last 30 seconds or so. They just keep on coming. James Cheese refusing to be beaten.
Oh, Chicago
was chasing. Yeah, he was chasing a bump or a demo. I thought JNaps isn't able to. Virtuoso maybe trying to force one more chance of the flick. It's over. It's killed. It's dead. It's 2-0 G2. But what a fight that was towards
much space by G2 in this match, in this game.
That's it.
Do they have the mechanical play? They don't need one. Realize there's an open net. James Cheese, for the first time, have a goal lead in the fall major.
A big moment right there for James Cheese. And it's the
test James Cheese once again. They're expertly controlling the ball. Just surviving, but not long enough. JNaps collects a downward 50-50. And a sigh of relief from G2. They've come back.
A sigh of relief, but they did have extra gears to work up to. As soon as they needed to, they just stepped.
Send the kickoff to their back corner. It goes to D2's back corner though, and they have got an uncontested shot to win and sweep James Cheese out of the tournament. G2 back on track.
Has to be said, the better team won in the end. James Cheese put up one hell of a fight, but G2 always had that little bit extra in their locker when it was required.